When we undo the order of operations, you always want to undo any adding or subtracting first. And then the second thing you want to undo is any multiplying or dividing. Okay? So make sure that you know it's got to be simplified first, and then you undo any adding or subtracting. That says undo, multiplying or dividing. So look at number 1. Is it simplified? Can we add 4x and 9? No, because 4x is a mango, 9 is a star fruit. You can't add them, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to put our wall up, and eventually you won't need to do this. Put your wall up. Undo any adding and subtracting. They're adding 9, so we are going to do the opposite or inverse, so we're going to subtract 9 on both sides. Remember, we always go up and down. It just makes it neater. Okay? So 9 minus 9, they cancel, leaving me with 4x. On the other side, how am I going to do that? Keep, change, opposite. So negative 7 plus negative 9 is negative 16, right? Do we have x by itself? That's the whole goal. Get the variable by itself. No, we sure don't. They are taking 4 times x, so we undo any multiplying or dividing. How do we undo multiplying? We're going to divide both sides by the same number they're multiplying by, which is 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1x, which is the same as x because of our what property? So now you get x is equal to negative 4. How do we know if we're right? Plug it in. You got to plug it into the original problem. Now your checks are going to get longer. When you check this, you're going to write 4 times negative 4 plus 9. And we want to know, is that equal to negative 7? Well, this is an order of operations problem too. 4 times negative 4 is negative 16 plus 9. Is that negative 7? So it checks. On number 2, if they're adding 8, we're going to subtract 8 on both sides. 8 minus 8, they cancel out. We're left with 3x equals, what's 26 minus 8? That's the bigger number minus the smaller number, isn't it? So what do you get? What? Are we done? No. Nope. They're still multiplying the variable by 3, so what are we going to do? Divide both sides by 3. So what is x equal to? Check it. How do we know if we're right? Does it matter that 4x minus 7 is on the right-hand side? No. If you want to, you can switch this to 4x minus 7 equals negative 21 there. If that makes you feel better, that's fine. Okay? Can we simplify 4x minus 7? No. Okay? Now, some of you might do keep change opposite here, right? How many of you are doing that versus how many are not? I don't care at this point. They're not like terms, so you don't need to do that. We only do that when you need to combine like terms. How do you get rid of the minus 7? We're going to add 7. Now I want to show you something. Okay, I'm going to put plus 7. So negative 7 plus 7, do they cancel out? Yep. We're left with 4x equals negative 21 plus 7 is what? Negative 14. And then they're still multiplying, so we're going to divide both sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1x, which is the same as, what is negative 14 over 4? Well, I'm just going to reduce that, right? Well, What goes into both of those? 2. And I get negative 7 over 2. Minus 7. I'm going to keep change opposite because those are like terms, right? Do I get negative 21? Negative 14 plus negative 7? It checks. What? Anybody have any questions? All right, look at number 4. So we're going to undo the order of operations. We want to get our variable by itself. So we're going to put our wall up. How do we get rid of minus 4? Plus 4 on both sides, right? Do those cancel out? 4 minus 4? So we're left with x divided by 3 equals 3. Do we have x by itself yet? What are they doing to x? Dividing by 3. So we're going to multiply both sides by the same number, which is 3. These 3's cancel, leaving me with x is equal to 9. And remember, you guys, these problems are going to be just as hard. 9 divided by 3 is minus 4. Is that negative 1? Is it? Yep. You guys do number 4.5. I put number 4.5 in there. Okay, so you get x equals 36. Plug it in. 36 divided by 4 minus 7. Is that equal to 2? Well, 36 divided by 4 is 9 minus 7. Is that 2? Check. That's one of our state standards. You have to know the additive inverse. So this is really 2 plus negative 3x. And some of you will find out on your quiz, first part of your quiz, that you didn't do that, and therefore you got the part of the problem wrong. If you don't do it now, the whole thing's going to be wrong. Now, if we wanted to, could we switch the order? Yes, we could. I could rewrite this as negative 3x plus 2 equals 17. Do I have to do that? No, but it might make it a little easier for you to see. Go ahead and finish this one off now. All right, so how many of you are going to subtract 2 on both sides? These cancel out, leaving me with negative 3x equals 15. Are we done? They're multiplying by negative 3. What are we going to divide both sides by? Just 3? Negative 3, because negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1x, which is the same as x is equal to negative 5. Plug it into the original problem. 2 minus 3 times negative 5. Is that 17? Well, I'm going to keep change opposite. Negative 3 times negative 5 is 15 plus 2. Is that 17? Checks. Go ahead and solve this one the way it is. If it's 3 plus negative 2y, you put your wall up. What are we trying to get rid of right now? 3. We're going to subtract 3 on both sides. So it's basically up to you as to what you want to do. 19 minus 3 is equals negative 2 times y. How do I get y by itself? Divide both sides by negative 2. Because negative 2 divided by negative 2 is y, and you get negative 8, right? We put a 1 in front. We're going to keep change opposite. Keep change opposite. So it's 4 plus negative 1m. How many of you want to rewrite it? Doesn't matter to me. I'm going to rewrite it as negative 1m plus 4 equals negative 5. We got to get rid of the 4. They're adding 4, so we're going to subtract 4 on both sides. These cancel. I'm going to do keep change opposite on this side. Negative 5 plus negative 4 is negative 9 equals negative 1m. Am I done? Nope. What do I have to do now? They're multiplying by -1. Maria, what are we going to do?
Divide by -1.
On both sides, right?
Yeah.
-1 divided by -1. Cancel. It becomes 1m, which is the same as m, equals 9. Now we need to check it. Is means it's an equation. So how do I write? I break these apart little by little. How do I write this part? Raise your hand and tell me, how do I write just that? More than means to add, so I'm going to put 3 plus. So twice means 2 times x. Brady already said is means equals 19. So go ahead and solve that one.
2x equals 16.
And then what are we going to do?
Divide both sides by 2.
So x is going to equal. The only bad thing about checking these is if you don't translate the verbal correctly, it won't be right. One more. Number 9. 3.2 r plus 14.7 equals -6.74. Oh, fun.